Hello everyone and welcome in. My name is Yolanda Roos and this is your new moon reading. This is going to be about the lesson that's going to be coming in for the collective. I usually do a new moon and a full moon reading. So I'm in my pajamas, I'm in my comfy clothes, so you get comfortable while you're watching this. The new moon is a lesson for that cycle. The moon goes in cycles, and it's going to be something that you're going to be learning or growing and doing this month. Since Mercury retrograde, which was in August, in that cycle, we were dealing with what was the problem, what was in balance, or not in balance, I should say. What do we need to do? What's off kilter? During that retrograde season, we were evaluating. Then the next one was, what are we going to do? What's our brainstorming as to what we're going to do to fix things? Maybe starting to analyze, figure out what we need to change, what we need to do now that we knew what was imbalanced or off. Then the next one was, it's time to implement it and do what we're supposed to do. So this month, let's see what's coming in for this lesson. The cards I'm using are all dealing with the moon or water, ocean, things of that nature. The first card to start the reading, though, is going to be from the Moonology deck. And this is the one I usually use when I'm doing my reading. So if you like any of the decks, I usually try to show you in case there's something that you want to pick up. I think that one is through the Hay House or through Penguin. So if you want to find it, you can find it on any channel like Amazon, things like that. This one's really nice. I like this deck. All right, Spirit Guides, Angels, Most High, what message do you have for the lesson or the understanding or what we'll be learning during this new moon cycle? Okay, so we're going to take the two cards and see what they have to say. First card out is make time for self-love. I think this cycle is going to be incorporating all the things we're doing to fix and put things back into place. And one of the things that we need to do, this might be a month of loving yourself, falling back in love with yourself, making yourself a priority. We'll see what the cards are that come out. Full moon in Capricorn, take a reality check. All right, so this is seeing things realistically. Okay, so maybe there's two different collectives, or there's the idea of being realistic about how you're taking care of yourself, how you're loving yourself. You say you love yourself, but do you really? Are you doing things that help you, that grow you, that keep you where you need to be? This is The Healing Waters by Rebecca Campbell. There's the top, but this is the next one. So what is the messages for this making time for self-love? Birth Mysteries is your first card out. Where are you being called to create? I have been dreaming about pregnancy, womb, having a baby. So this is definitely something that's been coming up. The creative womb, or the higher womb, like the ethereal womb of the world, it's talking about portals and creation. And when you have trauma, when you have things go wrong, it settles into the womb of your soul part, like the soul womb, masculine or feminine. So there's some things that that are happening, and I think it's multi-thing, because this one is talking about what are you being called to create? What are you going to create from the things that are settling in? What are you creating in your life? What are you looking to create to make a better, happier, peaceful? Because this is under the self-love. What are you creating? What are you trying to work toward? Remember, we talked about the past before was coming up with ideas and things that you need to be working on. Cosmic Ocean is the next one toward this love one. Current dreams, future realities, new beginnings. Yeah, this is the energy that's been showing up and coming in. So you have What are you creating? Because there's new beginnings and there's new things coming in. What are you looking to do? What is your goal? What is your focus that's coming? And then this is the other one. Planetary waves, soul mission, trust your inner call, soul team. Yep, this is the energy that's coming in. There's a lot of people being activated right now. Loving yourself, grounding yourself, because there's something that you're being called to do that's going to be coming in. You have a soul mission. We all have something we've decided or wanted to do when we came in, when we chose this life. There's new beginnings, and it's asking you in this new beginning, what are you creating? You know, what are you working toward? This is self-love. So are you creating good habits? Are you creating something new in this new beginning that's better for you? And then we have take a reality check. Do we have any cards? Ooh, we got a few for that too. All right, so you have the Healing Lagoon. Rejuvenate, recovery, time to heal. It's safe to stop. And that's where I think the reality check is talking. Like, you keep saying you're okay, but are you really? Are you really taking care of yourself? Are you healing your body? Are you stressing your body? Are you doing things that are going to make you be better, or allowing yourself to heal? And this is the other card. You have the Sacred Well. Replenishment, self-care, giving from a place of plenty. Yeah. This is reality check. I'm feeling like this month you have not been taking care of yourself. And the universe and this moon cycle, the mother cycle, the moon goddess is a mother. She's feminine. And she's saying, girls and guys, you are not taking care of yourself. There is so much that I have for you to do. There are things that you came in here, you're going to be creating, but you have to be in a better place. You have to be taking care of who you are, taking care of your body, taking care of your mind, your soul. And I think what's happening is this soul mission that's coming in this, we've got 3i Atlas, whatever, coming in. We have new beginnings. We've been talking about the whoosh on the channel. There's energy coming in. There's a new beginning coming. And I think what it's talking about is that we know you're creating something. That's great. But are you capable? Are you at a place? Are you creating from an empty well? Are you creating from a destroyed vessel or a destroyed mind, or you are just burning yourself out? You are not taking care of yourself. So I really feel like this month, it might be, whether it's this video, whether it's your body responding, you're going to have a reality check. Something's going to come into your vision, your forefront area, that you have not been taking care of yourself, and you are steadily destroying yourself, and you are not going to be strong enough. I almost think it's a wake-up call, because it's almost like, girls and guys, you signed up for this, but like, how are you ever going to get through this when you're not even taking care of your body? Like, you're not going to be able to accomplish the things that you came here to accomplish, because you literally are at such a point that it almost sounds like Mother Earth is like, man, like, you need to get your feet on the ground. You need to take care of yourself, because you are not vibrating. You are not able to do what I have agreed to come in and help you do. You know, we have our guides and our spirit people that are talking to us. And I think that what's happening is that we're tired. And we're saying that we're taking care of ourselves. We're saying that we're making ourselves a priority. But are we really? Are we doing things that are damaging and not good for us? And we don't even, I don't want to say we don't totally realize, but I don't think we see the impact that it's having on us. So I have talked to a lot of people. They're feeling down. Our energy is already low because of all the solar things that are coming in. And, you know, we're trying to realign to everything. You really need to take care of yourself this month. There is so much cosmic and plasma energy coming through. You've got AI Atlas, 3i Atlas going behind the sun, charging the sun up, making it blow out this stuff. You have weather patterns being affected. So we're affected by everything. You got planetary things that are coming through. And I think when Three Eye Atlas goes by, because of its magnetic pull and the things, it could affect our actual environment, our earth, our core, and stuff of that nature. So you're going to see different weather patterns. You could see earthquakes. You could see volcanoes, things like that going off. There's a lot of activity that could happen because we are affected by all the planets in our universe. If they line up and they all kind of go in a line, they affect each other, because they have like a gravity pull, and the sun is pulling us, and we're going around it, but we are being held in place because of the gravity kind of and the pull of the sun. So when those planets all line up, there's all this energy going right through your planet that's being like funneled in through. That's why those alignments were so intense, and you see all these earthquakes and the Ring of Fire over in Japan and stuff. So let's continue and get our stuff. Just know that there's a lot of volatile energy that's coming. So you really need to take care of yourself. And it could be showing up in your actual life. Sometimes if you look around you and you feel the energy, it's going to reverberate into your life also. Because what I deal with, you deal with. What the earth on the other side of the world deals with is going to reciprocate over, and we're going to deal with stuff too. It might not be exactly the same, but you're going to feel it. We're all connected on a grid. We're all connected ethereally together. So, make time for self-love. Wonder, awe, transcendence, reverence. Okay, so maybe we need to be taking care of ourselves, being in awe of the things that are around us, being aware. I think being in awe is like, wake up and see what's around you, what you're doing. Taking care of yourself, taking the time to just come out of robot mode. Okay, I think that's a big deal. The other one with that is ceremony, ritual, celebrate, devotion. Yeah, celebrating you, taking care of you, making sure that you're healing your body, you're resting, you're recuperating. Because when the reality check came in, it was like, it was a deck, but both cards were about recharging yourself, fixing yourself, which is going with self-love. Self-love can also be accepting you, healing you, and then things coming from it. Because sometimes we are our worst enemy. I don't know about you, but I've been very hard on myself with things. So loving yourself, even through mistakes, changes, bodily changes, emotional changes. So what does this take a reality check? Do you have a couple cards for that? All right, we've got Seraphim, Guardians, Awakener, and Purity. The reality check is maybe considering something outside of yourself, that you might need help, or that you are a part of a bigger scheme of things than just everyday life. That there's something that you are going to be working on, dealing with, a part you play. A reality check is seeing things through true eyes, not clouded eyes or not excuse-making eyes. And I'm not judging anybody. This channel is about making awareness of something that you need to be thinking on, because it could be hindering you. It could be getting in the way. So when I say it with love and with total understanding, because we all are going through this. This is a collective reading. So we need to love ourselves, allow, and be very true about the fact of whether we're taking care of ourselves or if we're sabotaging ourselves. Are we really working towards something that's going to be good for us? What are some messages for this new moon that's coming in? What are we going to be learning, dealing with, or a question we should be asking ourselves? This one is the Unspeakable Inner Peace Oracle cards. If you like this one, because I like this one, it has the moons on it, but it's got a question. So what question could we be asking ourselves? All right, this is your card that came in. Eliminate distractions. Stop shining light on the things you are not. Reality check. There you go. How can you reclaim your power? This is the question. How can you reclaim your power? How can you get back to the energy that brews inside of you, being realistic and self-love, self-care, because this is what was saying when you are in the reality check, you're not taking care of yourself, or you're not including that into your plan of balance and creating balance in your life and getting ready for this new beginning, because you are the key component to your new beginning. We don't think about that sometimes. All right, what's some information coming in this cycle that we'll be dealing with or having to ponder on? What are you bringing in for the collective to deal with or ponder on in this moon cycle? Oh, another card that flipped. Okay, so we've got courageous. May each breaking wave build your courage. Be strong enough to do what you need to do. That's, I think, part of that reality check. Realizing and being honest and being courageous enough to do something or to figure out what you need to do. Stretch. May you extend your reach. Yeah. Get out of your comfort zone. Stop just going through the motions. Stop just being there and accepting things or living with blinders, like, yeah, I'm good, and you're falling apart. Okay, yeah, I'm good. I'll eat good next month, and you get sick, or you are stressing. Oh, I'm not worrying about anything, and in the back of your mind, you're worrying about everything, and then you can't sleep, and then you get sick, or your body starts deteriorating. You get so busy that you can't have downtime. I'm sorry. I know some people like money, but you need downtime. You need to sleep. You need to have time for you. You need to have time for your family, because you being with your family or you doing stuff with your family is just as much you time in some cases. And sometimes you just need to be alone, or you need to be able to recharge, or you need to be able to do something you enjoy, because joy and fulfillment will feed your mental and your aura and your vibration. It will lift you if you're doing things. If you're only doing things to create money because you feel you have to, or you've put yourself into a situation, that's what I think was the, what are you going to do to put yourself in a better place, in a more harmonious, balanced place? And now that you've figured out what you need to do, you've made a plan of action, it's time to do it. And now you need to really be serious about what it's doing to you. This month is about you, and just seriously looking at what you need to fix to help you. Okay? So this month is about you. It's about self-love, self-care, taking care of yourself, because it keeps coming up in the cards. It's almost like the universe is like, okay, they are not getting it. Why won't they take care of themselves? Why won't they love themselves? Why are they comparing themselves to people, or mentally abusing themselves, or putting themselves in these situations that they're totally destroying themselves? You know, they're creating stress, they're hurting their mind, they're hurting their body, they're just not paying attention, they're not sleeping, or they're not eating good, or not eating at all, I don't know, or eating too much because you're comfort eating. Whatever the case may be, this month is about you being real about what you are doing for your body, your mind, your soul, you're ignoring it. You're putting it in the back, thinking you're going to be able to start this new beginning on a crutch. And the universe is like, we really want you to be ready for this. Why are you not taking you seriously, or taking care of yourself seriously? Your card from the angels is 818, Infinity. We had this before. How cool that it came out again. Life is a never-ending loop. One cycle in your life is ending, but another is beginning. This shift can feel catastrophic, but it's the natural way of things. Be on the lookout for other signs coming your way. Your communication with the angels is strong right now. Draw another card with the intention of receiving guidance in your next steps as your current cycle ends and the next one begins. Yeah, this is what we're working on. Remember, we said that something new is coming in. So the other advice is 700. And this is originate. Your thoughts create your reality. There is bravery in wanting something in life. It can lead to disappointment, but your angels want you to take that chance. What is it that you want? Same thing. What are we creating? This new beginning. They are sending energy to you so as to manifest your desires in your life. Your work today is to want something. Write a closely held desire on a piece of paper and put the paper somewhere safe, such as in your bedside or dresser. They want you to figure out what you want. They want you this month to take care of yourself, to put yourself in balance across the board and consider yourself. And then when you're in that moment, what do you want? This is a physical thing. You're going to take care of yourself. That's what is this month. They really want you, because I feel like if you don't, you're going to have some things pop up. That's what it is. It's going to be the lesson of, I need to take care of myself. But in the midst of it, the thinking project and the thinking, not lesson, but what you're going to be doing is think about what you want. What do you want in this new cycle? What do you want in your life? If you could create it, what is one of the things that you really want? It doesn't have to be what anybody agrees on. It's for you. You don't have to write it down. Ponder in your life, if you could really have the one thing you desire, or a couple things you desire, or a situational thing in your life, what would it be? Because what you want, when you put out and you think about it and you see yourself doing it, the angels want to help you. The universe wants to help to bring it in, to make it in fruition. Now, like I said, this new cycle is beginning. It's coming. And I keep telling you, they're like being so slow and patient. They want you to get it right. So they can't push us too quickly. Right now, this is just a side note so you can understand. Right now, the energy is so intense. There is so much going on behind the scenes that you don't see. I can't see all of it, but I can feel it. I can understand it. I do a lot of research. And what's happening is, the reason you need to take care of yourself and you need to be very much aware of you is that you are being recalibrated for a new beginning, a new life, a new perspective. Remember, we're raising in vibration. You have to take care of yourself. You have to bring yourself to a higher vibration. So when this energy that's meant to push you up and elevate you can be received, or it's not like heavy and like hurting you. And it could be mental, physical, anything. If you're not trying to pay attention to you and get yourself calibrated, this energy that's coming in that you can't avoid, peeps, it's coming, it's going to feel heavy, or it's going to force you to see what is not right. And when somebody forces you to see what's not right, isn't that fun? You don't want that. You want to be actively repairing and taking care of yourself, so that as you're on that mission and you are accomplishing, this gusto is going to give you all the oomph to complete it. If you are fighting it and you are denying that you have any of this stuff that you, oh no, I'm fine, it is going to probably crush you, take you down, make you see something. And I'm not saying it in like be scared way. Like, the universe wants you to succeed. So this month, I want you to look at your life and look at the things that you're doing that could be dangerous or could be hindering you, or you're ignoring it because either you don't want to face the reality that you need to change something, or you don't want to acknowledge that maybe you haven't been doing what you're supposed to, or taking care of your body, or that a cycle is ending and you have to approach life differently. I'm going into my 50s. I'm 52. And I have had to acknowledge that I am not 20. And my body doesn't work like that. And it needs a little more extra care. And I've gotten sensitivities and some allergies. I take blood pressure pills. I have irregular heartbeats. Now, my irregular heartbeats are triggered by my anxiety. So I had to learn how to keep certain triggers out of my life. And as I'm learning, because I want to be centered, I want to be healed, I am choosing actively, I'm not saying I'm above anybody, but like I am actively choosing to try to become better. Am I succeeding? Most of the way. But even I have struggles. I could be saying, oh no, I'm fine. And the universe is going to be like, no, Lonnie, there's this, and this you need to still do. And it's not because the universe is against us. It's not trying to punish us. It's not trying to be hurting us. It's that it wants us to be ready. It wants us to be in the highest form so it can continue to communicate, that we can grow, we can open our heart chakras, we can be more loving, we can be living a more peaceful, happy, well body, well mind, overall, for that abundant, happy life to come in. And remember, that's what I told you. We're doing this channel to help you grow, become a better person. So I hope that this month you will take some time, connect with whatever you connect with, whether it's in nature, whether it's praying, whether it's meditating. Remember, praying is asking, meditation is shut up and listen, okay? And it's literally that. It is very hard to be quiet when you're trying to meditate and you're used to talking, or your mind is like going 100 miles an hour. If you deal with ADHD, hyperactivity, anxiety, things of that nature, it's a job to meditate. I'm just saying. So you might want to pray first to be able to get connected, and ask the universe, ask your guides, ask God, ask your angels, what am I not seeing that I need to address? I want to take care of my body. I want to take care of the whole thing. But am I missing something? I want to maybe consider what Lonnie said. Is there something that I need to do in my life to take better care of myself so I can be more centered, more grounded, maybe happier, maybe feeling better, so that when this new beautiful energy is going to come in and this new beginning comes, I'm ready to start it full gusto, not, oh wait, I just need a few more minutes to recover, like you're climbing a mountain. Like right now when you're climbing a mountain, you're going to be like at the top going, if you're not in shape, if you're not taking care of yourself, if you're not in a good place, I'm going to have an asthma attack. Use your inhaler. They want you to be physically, mentally, and on an overall basis ready for this new energy that's coming in. So that is your goal. Your lesson is learn to love yourself and take care of the things that might need a little bit of adjusting and tweaking, and give yourself time to rest and heal. So hopefully you figure it out. We'll be back with another video very soon.